Hello, welcome back to Dry Creek Beekeeping. So today I'm going to be taking a look at the beta hive and the alpha hive. The alpha hive, I just want to kind of make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. I haven't checked on them in a couple of weeks, so figure I might as well. And the beta hive, I haven't checked on them in almost 4 weeks now, and I want to see if they were successful in making a new queen, and if they weren't, then what's going on. Because if you remember 4 weeks ago, either the queen died or she stopped laying eggs. So there was very limited amounts of brood and no eggs or larvae in the hive. So I want to see what's up with that. Alright, starting out with the beta hive here. Well, there are bees. There seems to be quite a few bees, so that's immediately a good sign. Because if there was no new bees being added to the hive, then you'd think that they would be pretty well dead by now after 4 weeks. I kind of have taken a couple looks into this hive, so I think I know what to expect, but I'm really just hoping for the best here. Starting off with a brand new frame of honey here. The last time I looked at this, there was not that frame. I'm pretty sure only 3 frames in here had anything. So that's new. Another frame of honey. And now we're getting to where the brood would normally be. Alright, so there's some scattered patches of drones here on this frame. But looking into the frames, I do see eggs in there. I'm not sure if it's drone eggs or actual worker eggs. What worries me is I think it might just be drone eggs. Alright, now here's some brood, but it's like really scattered, and I don't see any larvae, which makes me think it's just from when I put that frame in there. However, this hive is expanding at the same time, which is very strange to me. Stop attacking my camera, please. Another strange thing is this hive is extremely aggressive right now. Like, it's not often that you see a hive this aggressive, which is odd to say the least. Because normally if they don't have a queen, they don't have anything to protect, so they won't. Oh my gosh. I think the queen might be alive. Because this here, that's all fresh brood and larvae. And that's worker brood, not drone brood. Oh my gosh. And this side of the frame too. Let's go. That means the queen is alive in this hive. Alright, that's all the more that I'm going to look at. I'm just going to go ahead and close this up now. I saw what I need to see, and I am happy with what I saw. But yeah, that's that. I am going to go ahead and close up this hive. I'm not going to put the feeder back on this hive. I'm just going to close it as is and check on them in 2 weeks. Alright, now moving on to the alpha hive here. What I'm really hoping to see is some honey in the honey super. If there's not, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't expect much from this hive because they make really, really low stores. Well, looks like they made some comb on the inner cover here. Of course, I'll take a check here, but it doesn't seem like they got anything up here. Well, there's a little bit of honey being stored, just like a little bit of nectar. But these frames are, for all intents and purposes, completely empty. Yeah, no, they really got nothing. Another reason why these bees could be so aggressive right now is because it's really early in the morning. this is like the only chance that I have to beekeep. We have thunderstorms tonight, and then I work, so I have a job outside of beekeeping. I think it was 2 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago we did a box rotation on this hive. I don't remember exactly how long ago it was, but yeah, there was a box rotation. So I want to see how that went. It looks like they are making a ton of comb up here, annoyingly, but I'm just going to go ahead and remove all that. All right, this frame has a bunch of nectar on it. None of it is capped though. And that goes for both sides of the frame here. This hive has always struggled with storing stuff, so it doesn't really surprise me. There's a ton of bees, of course. There's plenty of brood. There's just like no stores. I think I just gotta wait for the next honey flow and then they'll start doing stuff, but until then, they also haven't expanded out onto this frame here, which is interesting. Ah, here we go. Now here's some cap stores. Yeah, that's looking good. So it looks like they are doing stuff. Just kind of some weird stuff. Yeah, it's all stores up here. This entire box, this upper box here, is just all stores. And most of it is actually uncapped stores, but there's still quite a lot. So that's interesting. Now this frame here, because they haven't filled it out, I'm actually going to replace it here real quick with this frame right here. I've had some luck with replacing some of my frames with foundationless frames, so I want to see if they can make a good frame with this, even though they did nothing with the frame that had plastic foundation. So I'm just gonna set that in there. All right, I've seen all I needed to see. It looks like they've just kind of moved to the bottom super, which is exactly what I wanted to happen anyway. And they are starting to fill their hive with honey. So, all in all, pretty good stuff. I still am going to leave this honey super on here because they should be filling it out within the next honey flow. All right, so to recap what I saw here in this hive, for one of the first times so far this year, I've actually seen some really good things with these hives. The beta hive does have a queen, and she is back to laying eggs. So that is very, very good. I will check on the beta hive again in 2 weeks to see how they're doing. And the alpha hive, it also is doing good things. It finally has stores of honey and nectar, which, if you remember any previous videos on this hive, they weren't doing good with those stores. Now the entire upper super is full of it. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and if you did enjoy the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.